So Oregon's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. They say the tight end's always open, and he seems to always be, and he's always making big plays.
And guys, we just know, and we kind of laugh about it. When we talk about this team, you know you're going to get a tight end. Like, you just know you're going to get a big, strong, athletic guy in matchups. It was no different watching tape this week. In this offense, they found a great one, not surprisingly, Palmer, because it seems like they...
Caught, and he's got room. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Play action with Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. It's not just the dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniforms. I think that's one of the first things that come to mind, but the guys you just named, it's been built on flash, but it's also been built on substance. Great players in their tradition, in their history, and just like now, just in the recent history, Bo Nix, another one of those guys that's put up big numbers.
Here's Raiola to throw. He's got it on the run. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Takes a handoff. It's Hill. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured Duck. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Quick completion on the out. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw it again. The quick out. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Could be an alley. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Boilermakers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The run inside. It's Harris. Picks up the 1st down. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Snags it, and there's running room. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense going right down the field in 6 plays and now set up for first and goal.
The snap sets up the throw. Flips it out to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He splits the uprights, and that's going to give us a tie ball game here in the first.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Raiola pulls it in. It's Bear. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got his man. Finding some room. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. On the play fake, Dylan Raiola throws for the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Snagged in the middle. It's Bear. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
The short hands, it's Bear. And the officials will stop play momentarily here to check on the shaken up Boilermaker. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Run in the red zone. It's Griffin. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got it, looking for a first. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then break.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
And the offense gets 7 on that drive, and I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going. Continue the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now early in this football game that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They've got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
Leaves it with the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've already put up a couple of scores, and now they have it again up 10-3. Play action, Dylan Raiola. That's caught. It's Johnson. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Running inside. It's Goodwin. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Throwing Raiola. Grab near the sticks. It's Bear. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Bear. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Lost a throw on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. He gets it away from his own end zone. Corrals it at the 45. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Checking in from the Oregon sideline. Something I've got my eyes on is how the running back is moving and cutting. As you know, he did get really banged up in that game last week despite the win. And he's going to have to fight through some bumps and bruises here today. I've got my eyes on him, and I will keep you posted down here from the field. Guys?
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. Here's Raiola to throw. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Goodwin. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the 1st down marker. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And it's no good. He missed it. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Here's Gibson to begin the drive.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
I think the biggest reason why this team is trailing the way they are is they haven't been able to stay on the field. They've had no success on 3rd down up to this point. Way too many punts, but that time they finally get it done. That's about as good a timing that I think we've seen from the quarterback and his intended target so far in the passing game, and it came at a point where they needed it the most.
Here's a give to Gibson. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Berry. It's complete to the right. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Boilermakers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Got a little grass. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So first down here as they go back to work. This time he wants to throw. Quick completion on the out route. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice job by the tight end making the catch and playing physical. You're a big body guy, man. Make him feel that. Nice job breaking an extra tackle, getting some extra yards for his team.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Makes the grab. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And the extra point is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured Duck. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured Duck. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Oh, they're after him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. The run inside. It's Terrell. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out through the 25. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to him. There's some room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Ducks! And they turn it into a defensive score.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep two hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Terrell. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Running inside, it's Harris.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wants to fire on second down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll move the wide receiver. The play fake, Raiola. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives him a chance. He makes this offense go.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be third and long. Here's Raiola to throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Could not make his way to the corner. The Ducks will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. Slips through the line. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
From the gun on third down. Makes the catch. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Throws to the wideout. Snags it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
A first down run in the red zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. And he's not going to make it this time either. Another stop, and it's 3rd and goal.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
Might be changing the route. Here's Gibson. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights, it's good. They pulled a little closer, now down 20 to 13.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Goodwin.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll go right back to it. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And if anything, this offense has proven one thing, man. They're stubborn. Like, they're going to continue to run the football. That's who they are. That's the identity. They haven't showed great numbers, and they haven't done an elite job, but sticking with it, make this defense play honest. Now here in a 3rd and short situation, will they do it again? They'll still have 4th down afterwards, but they're being pretty stubborn with the run game.
They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola on 3rd down. Ball's in the deep ball. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The run inside. It's Goodwin. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. 3rd down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Berry. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
On 4th down, going to the air. He's going to run it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Gibson. Turning it on! Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. The Boilermakers have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Kinsey. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Boilermakers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll give it to Jarrett Gibson. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured duck. A senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. The Boilermakers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Now from inside the red zone. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Harris. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. Easy call for the ref. This is now a 7-point game.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Oregon sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you guys.
Appreciate that, Holly. So now it's second and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Raiola. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Ducks in the hurry up. Raiola from the gun on third down. Complete to the left. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Ducks peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already throws it deep. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points, so you got to call your best stuff in this 2 minutes.
Looking deep. Fires into traffic, picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking for space. It's Goodwin. There he goes. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this